Hello and welcome back to another FS19 Let's Play series. Today we are starting our Let's Play on probably my new, I don't know, my new favorite, but definitely in the top 5 list. So if not my absolute favorite, it is absolutely a very close second. For now, as it stands right now, so yeah, today, sorry, I was messing with a friend right now, so today I have decided to go ahead and get things a little bit set up. As you can see, we only have $23,574 for now. So what I've done is we're starting this on start from scratch, where we have nothing but 500 grand. Okay. Of course, I'm going to start the way I like them, but that's done. And if we were to go ahead, I'd buy the land. I did a little bit thinking about what I wanted to do this time. I've done different save games here. There's not much you can really do when starting from scratch on this map, because there are no really cheap pieces of property that are a decent size. There are some, but then of course you got the machinery, and of course you know what you want to do, and it's just overall a lot. So today we are starting off with trees. We're gonna start with doing some lumber, right? Some tree cutting. What do they call it? I can't remember. Anyway, now I have all the equipment. You can see just over there. There's some. So I'm gonna walk you through what we have here. We have a tractor. Now it doesn't have a front point hitch, but I wanted to get this tractor because, well, I really like this tractor. I absolutely love it. I haven't really used it in a long time. I just love the look of it. I wish it would have a 3-point hitch on the front, but you know what? I do love the look of it, so we're gonna deal with that. We have the stump cutter, just a basic stump cutter. I don't want to get anything fancy right now, as I figure we'll get that as we progress. So we have the stump cutter, the basic $5,000 stump cutter. We have, I figured, which is something I need to purchase. We have a little tree cutter, just for fun. Just because we could use a chainsaw, but I do kind of want to use this. It is in the game by standard, so we are going to use it now. Maybe now. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely need to get a chainsaw. I kind of forgot to get that, but we have enough money. We'll get a cheap one. And then, of course, we have the tree planter. Now, we're only going to do 20 trees to start, as we are a starting farm here. And then, of course, we have a John Deere telehandler, right? So beautiful John Deere telehandler. This is a mod. Obviously so is that. And this truck over here, we'll get that in a minute. Cause I figured, well, you know what? Why not? Let's see if we could just lift some stuff up in there with the telehandler and get some progress there, get some use out of this beautiful John Deere, very unique looking John Deere. Love John Deere. Telehandler mod, John Deere. And then, of course, we have how we're going to transport our stuff, and that is this big, beautiful truck right here, our lumber, our logs. And it's this big, beautiful truck right here. I absolutely love it. So we're going to go ahead and just get this planting, and then we'll get the truck over there, we'll get the telehandler over there. Now, we only have one field. And that is field 7, as we would land there. But that's fine. So probably a little bigger than we needed it. But honestly, it's like the cheapest one that's a really decent size. I mean, we could get this for 10, I guess for 23. But this already has a field to it. So it kind of gives us, the opportunity to actually, hire the worker. Let me actually just double check and make sure that we have help refuel fuel off, seed off. Fantastic. So we can go ahead and get in that. Well, I'm supposed to actually get on this way. So we're gonna have to plant 20 trees. You know what? No, we're gonna plant our first little batch here. So I thought about getting more to plant, like like another pallet or two. It would have been 40, 60 in total. But I definitely think that starting off with just 20 is gonna be a good start. Also, get it as a cheap little thing here. I really wish that someone would come up with the mod. Hope you're not gonna do that. Would come up with the mod of like a little chainsaw, like a not like a chainsaw, but a little handsaw, like just like $50, $100, whatever, something like this. Very cheap, $15. You know how much they are in real life. So then go ahead and just cruise control it there. But yeah, so that's really cool. It would obviously take a little bit longer to cut, whatever it is you're trying to, or cut the tree down. Obviously, what is just cutting this game. Yeah. So, but it would be cool because it would be cheaper. It would be, um, it would just be overall better to start with. It just feels more legitimate. Start with absolutely nothing. So I know that there is what is it? It's a lumber game or a forestry game. Lumberjack. That's what that's the occupation. So I was thinking of. But there's a forestry simulator game. Well, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Maybe something like that. Where you can start with. I did the demo and I couldn't figure out how to do much of it, but it was pretty cool because you start with like a horse and a wagon, and you cut down the tree, and then I think you actually had to put in like a little angle of it, like you have to cut the little divot out, whatever it's called. I think I don't remember exactly. So we're almost done here, but so that would be cool. They did a new version of that. As you can tell, it's a pretty old game. So this is a lot of quick fields here. No, we have none now. Okay, so because we're gonna have it all fall down over that way. Let's actually get this going. I'm gonna just drop that right there. And now let's go ahead and get everything over here as we wait. So, alright. I'm gonna get everything else over here off screen. I might set up a house. But either way, we're gonna wait for them to grow really, really tall and then cut them down. So, yeah. I'll see you all in just a second. Hello there, welcome back to well, part 2, kind of. I mean, part 2 for me, part 1 for you. So we have these fully grown. I think these are fully grown. They took a long time to grow. As you can see, we're down to $247 because I decided to go ahead and buy a shit out there for the equipment because it was constantly raining. Like, it rained a lot more than just raining in the save game of this map. So I was like, I know it doesn't have an effect, but I don't know. So I just kind of feel like so I mean, yeah. So I just don't want to. I don't like to stand out there in the rain because I don't know. This is not my thing. Let's go ahead and let's try and see if this works. If it doesn't, let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, okay, looks like it's... Okay. Nope, okay, well, you know what? That is fine, we can just sell that, because you know what? We have one of these, we have a good old still. Alright, yeah, let's sell this for 3 grand, what do you know? Boom, get that money back there. Alright. So... I forgot how long these took to grow. Okay, now, I say I forgot how long these took to grow. I knew that they're not as fast as the other crops, but my gosh, it took a really long time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down, and then we'll try to get them in nice, decent chunks. So we're going to cut it down, and we're going to line that up, with one of them, just kind of, cut it, move that, use that to move it, and yeah, but then I think we're going to do is we're going to just buy a bunch of the pallets here. So I don't want to have it where the worker's buying it, because I want to control how many we actually do. And I'll also go ahead and just run that. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, boom, boom. I get that nice and fresh as you can there. So, there we go. Alright, yeah, it is a little crooked. So, it's definitely not the full length. But that's okay. So there's definitely aren't full grown, but we should get a decent amount for them. So let's see how much we get for one tree at this size. We'll do a little bit of overhang here. There we go. And then we'll just run over here. We left it running. Okay, so we want to get it somewhat centered here. Oh, let's go that way. Oh my gosh, can I? Thank you, please. Oh, okay, I thought that would extend a little more. That's okay. And I would like to strap it in on front and back there. So the longer the piece, the more we'll get for it. So I'm going to quite a trip all the way down to the bottom there. But so let's see how much we can get for these. Might help if I actually cut it. Alrighty, so then, yeah. Alrighty, so we go right here, and okay, so we're gonna need to go a little more to the side here. This is what's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but you know what? If we can get a really decent amount of it, I mean, how much? These aren't even fully grown, so I mean, okay, let's go and scrap that. There we go. I mean, how much is the thing? I can't remember. We have $1,000 for one pallet. So that's, or does that break down to like? I believe that should be maybe. Yeah, let's. Now we'll about cut that at a decent size, probably right about in half there. So I mean that's what, $20 a tree there. So let me see. Let me actually just, cause I know No, it's $200 a tree. Okay, I'm not $200 a tree. 1,000 divided by 20. We go, yeah, so it's $50 a tree. Alright, so I mean, so when they're not even fully grown, we're gonna see how much we'll get for them, and then, you know, as we progress, and we can, you know, there we go, just already. Make sure we're actually above it when we drop it in. Boom. And actually, the really nice thing is I can actually do, whoop, that's not. Just knock that right there. Make it nice and even. Oh, don't want to do that. Alright, alright, I think this will take a little bit of time. I see we're almost at 10 minutes here. But that's okay. Because, well, we're going to see how much we're going to make just off this one tree right here. Now we're not going to bother to get the stumps. Or like, you know, I mean, we're going to get the stumps and cut the stumps. But we're not going to try and put the little bit, those into a little bed. Well, actually, I don't know, we might just for a few extra bucks. But, then again, probably not. So let's see how much we can make off this one. Okay, I wanted to kind of move back into my thing a little more, that's okay. So we have this. And okay, so that, boom. Now everything is in that shed over there. So think one day we're actually gonna have strap or not. Oh, there's only 2 on there. Okay, that's interesting. 4, so that I didn't cut him in the shoulder. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I think one day we're actually gonna have, I actually plan on doing quite a lot of trees. I think what we're gonna do is the next episode we're going to spend pretty much however much we have on pallets and getting them well, planted. Okay, so you need to go all the way down to the sawmill. I'm gonna take this left and follow the road. I do love that they have these older trucks. I do like these older military trucks. This is great. I think this is just one tree. We could probably fit 2 or 3 trees each. And of course, as we actually get, you know, money we can upgrade for, you know, I think there are, yeah, there's definitely some tippers that have, you know, sports tippers that actually have like a good decent amount. We'll take a look at one of them now. Forestry equipment we have these and that. So I mean, definitely much bigger. You know, capacity for, you know, more trees, longer pieces, which would again equate to more trees. To the shortcut right here. Is this the shortcut? Yeah. Alright, so really not that bad. But we're definitely getting our working hours out of this. And honestly, I might yeah, no, after this one, you know, I don't have a really bad habit of actually not finishing Let's Play series. So we're gonna finish this Let's Play series. We're gonna start off with forestry, and then we are going to go from there. We're gonna do forestry, some other stuff, but yeah. So here we go. We're gonna go and go over here. Okay, so we are going to just go ahead and wrap this up right here. Not like wrap it up in the episode. Well, yeah, we are. Take that, $7,000 for that one tree. So let's see, 7238. 7238 minus 50. That is $7,188 exactly on profit, and those trees aren't even fully grown. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna plant another few pallets, like 11 pallets or so. Yeah, because we don't really have any big overhead right now. So I think, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be. Oh yeah. Now we're making some money, so we can make some serious dough off all that. So this is what I'm gonna go ahead in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut down those trees and try and get them ready for transportation. And then, I'm gonna go ahead and plant some more, and yeah. Well, I can remember transportation. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I'll sell them, something like that. I don't know. We're gonna see. No, we're gonna get as many as we can in the bed of this thing, in the log bed over here, and then yeah. So I mean, but for now, this is episode. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked, don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button. Destroy that subscribe button. Check out my podcast, On the Tail Podcast, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, like Breaker Box, something like that, and many more platforms. So again, stay tuned, stay awesome, and thank you all so much for watching.